He remains the greatest footballer alive, has a claim to the throne of GOAT, and commands sums of money sports clubs around the world can only dream of. So how did Barcelona lose Lionel Messi only a month after the Argentine legend reportedly agreed to a 5-year extension with the only club he's known since he was 13, leading to this emotional goodbye? Sorry, it's a bit dusty in here. And how did PSG, the club of Neymar, Mbappe, and other global superstars, land Messi in the era of financial fair play? We're gonna break it all down for you. So sit back, relax, and take this in. Before we get to the teary departure heard around the world, we want you to help this channel spread around the world. Subscribe if you haven't already and tell your friends to do the same. Messi's eventual Barcelona exit hung over the Catalan club like a dark cloud for almost a year. Running out of patience with the state of the once dominant Spanish side, the forward tried to force his way out in the summer of 2020. The election of Joan Laporta as president and the emergence of some young talent convinced the megastar to return for one more season, however. And last month, a reported 5-year extension was reached that would have kept Messi at Barcelona through age 39. It's worth noting though, that extension would have seen him take a 50% pay cut from his previous salary of 138 million euros.
What did you just say?
But Barcelona couldn't afford to register that new deal with La Liga, though some Spanish outlets claim an angered Messi and his father pulled the plug after Laporta tried to change the terms of the deal at the last minute. La Liga imposes a salary cap on its clubs, and league president Javier Tebas has maintained throughout the process that Barcelona wouldn't be given any special treatment. The salary limit for the 2020-2021 season was set at 382.7 million euros. Barca's La Liga high wage bill pre-pandemic came in at a whopping 671 million.
Well, that can't be right.
The club was given some leeway to get its books in orders, mainly due to the impact of COVID-19 on every team's finances. But Tebas was never going to make a salary exception that would allow one of Spain's Super League rebels to get the best of him. Massive cuts needed to be made, but Barca haven't been able to sell anyone of note, with Antoine Griezmann, now the team's highest earner without Messi, still on the books, along with a handful of others who are nearly impossible to move because of their significant salaries. Instead of making the required sales and slashing the club's wage bill, Barcelona compounded their problem, most notably adding Sergio Aguero and Memphis Depay on free transfers. Laporta blames La Liga, and by extension Tebas, for creating the obstacles that have, in his eyes, robbed the league of its best and most marketable superstar.
It ain't my fault.
Okay, so we know how Barcelona lost Messi, but how did he end up on the super team of all super teams? There were only a few realistic options once it was confirmed Messi was actually leaving the Camp Nou. PSG, with their vast reserves of Qatari money, seemed like the most likely destination for a variety of reasons. There's an existing relationship with close friend and former Barca teammate Neymar, who's been pushing for this move since arriving in the French capital. The presence of fellow Argentine Mauricio Pochettino certainly helps too. PSG can give Messi another legitimate crack at the Champions League title. And unlike Barca, they won't run him into the ground during league play. That's surely enticing for the 34-year-old with the 2022 World Cup, likely his last such event with Argentina, on the horizon. Ultimately though, this probably came down to money. It always does. PSG can offer Messi unrivaled wages, and why should he take a pay cut after all? It wasn't his fault Barcelona were in debt, and he's entitled to finding the best possible deal as a free agent. So the final question is, how the hell can PSG possibly afford to offer Messi those unrivaled wages? The club that employs Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Marco Verratti, and other world-class players making world-class salaries already added free agents Gianluigi Donnarumma, Sergio Ramos, and Jorginho Wijnaldum on big contracts this summer in search of an elusive Champions League crown, all while signing Achraf Hakimi for 60 million euros from Inter Milan. Now they appear poised to land the biggest fish of them all, despite the fact UEFA's financial fair play regulations stipulate that clubs can't spend more than the team earns. But PSG are essentially owned by Qatar, so there's no limit to their spending power, as the state-owned club can filter money through a number of different avenues that teams with traditional ownership simply can't. It also doesn't hurt that club president Nasser El Khelaifi is on the UEFA Executive Committee and is the chairman of major football rights holder beIN Sports. In other words, good luck expecting UEFA to enforce anything here. So what do you think? Did Barca get jobbed by unfair circumstances, or was losing Messi self-inflicted? Is PSG finally ready to conquer Europe this season, or is another spectacular flop in the cards? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.